Less than 2% of people think this way. Do you ever run entire conversations or future scenarios in your head before they even happen? Or walk into a room and instantly see problems and solutions that no one else notices? Feel deeply restless in an average job or average life, like something inside you is screaming for more? Or lie awake at night questioning the meaning of success, morality, and why the world works the way it does? If any of these sound familiar, this video is speaking directly to you. Most people don't think like this. But if you do, there's a reason, and it's rarer and more powerful than you probably realize. Modern psychology doesn't see these patterns as weird quirks or problems to fix. They're rare cognitive signatures of an extremely high-intelligence brain, a mind built to simulate reality, foresee outcomes, and search for deeper truth in a world that often settles for surface level. Today we're breaking down 7 rare psychological patterns that show up in people with exceptionally high intelligence. We'll explore where they come from, the real hidden costs, and most importantly, how to stop feeling broken and start seeing them as your greatest advantage. First pattern, constant mental simulation. You don't just think about a decision, you run full movies in your head. Every possible outcome, every reaction, every what if. It's like your brain has a built-in VR simulator running 24/7. This comes from exceptionally strong executive function and working memory. Studies on high IQ individuals show they engage in far more prospective thinking, mentally rehearsing the future than average brains. Root cause. From a young age, your mind learned to predict and prepare because the world felt unpredictable, or because you were often ahead of everyone else. You had to create your own mental safety net. Example: before an important meeting, you've already played out 3 different versions of how it could go, including what you'll say if someone challenges you. This is why you often seem unusually prepared. Second pattern, naturally seeing 10 steps ahead. While others focus on the next move, you're already thinking about the consequences 3 months or 3 years down the line. This is called strategic foresight, strongly linked to high fluid intelligence. Your brain connects dots across time and context faster than most. Root cause. Growing up, you probably noticed patterns in people and systems that others missed, training your brain to always look further. Example: in your career, you see why a current company strategy will fail long before it becomes obvious. Or, in relationships, you sense where things are heading months in advance. In Silicon Valley, this pattern helps some engineers and founders spot opportunities others completely overlook. Third pattern, deep discomfort with anything average or mediocre. You feel restless, even depressed, when forced to do repetitive, unchallenging work or live a normal life. Hustle culture in America amplifies this. You push harder, but still feel unsatisfied. This stems from a high need for cognitive stimulation. Your brain literally requires complex problems to feel alive. Root cause. Early in life, your mind developed a strong drive for mastery and meaning. Settling for less feels like slow suffocation. Example: you've probably quit jobs that looked good on paper because they didn't challenge you enough, even when everyone around you said you were crazy. Fourth pattern, constant deep moral and existential questioning. You don't just accept societal rules, you question ethics, fairness, purpose, and the meaning of success. This often intensifies in high-pressure environments like Silicon Valley. This is tied to advanced abstract reasoning and moral development. Root cause. Your brain naturally seeks coherence and truth. When the world feels inconsistent or hypocritical, you can't ignore it. Example: you lie awake wondering if your high-paying tech job is actually contributing to society or just feeding the machine even when others are happily collecting their stock options. Fifth pattern: extreme pattern recognition in people, systems, and data. You spot lies, manipulation, trends, and connections almost instantly. In remote work, this can make you hyper-aware of subtle shifts in team dynamics.
This entire approach is flawed.
Root cause: your brain is wired for high connectivity between different regions, allowing rapid synthesis of information. Example: you read a single email and immediately understand the hidden politics behind it, while your coworkers only see the surface words. Sixth pattern: having too many interests and ideas at once. You get excited about 10 different fields and want to master all of them. This often leads to the classic gifted adult struggle of never feeling focused enough. Root cause: extremely high intelligence often comes with broad cognitive bandwidth and intense curiosity. Example: you have side projects in coding, writing, investing, psychology, and maybe even music all at the same time. Seventh pattern: intense emotional and intellectual overexcitability. Feelings, ideas, and sensory input hit you harder. Small injustices feel massive. Beautiful ideas can bring you to tears. This is well documented in research on gifted individuals, Dabrowski's theory of overexcitabilities. Example: a powerful documentary or even a well-written line of code can move you deeply, while others just scroll past. These patterns come with real costs, especially in American culture. The constant mental simulation and foresight can lead to anxiety and decision paralysis. Discomfort with mediocrity fuels hustle culture burnout. Deep questioning plus remote work isolation can make you feel profoundly alone even while earning six figures. Many highly intelligent people in tech hubs quietly struggle with exhaustion, imposter syndrome, and the sense that no one truly understands how their mind works. But none of this means you're broken. These aren't flaws or disorders. They're the natural operating system of a rare, high-performance mind. You're not too intense. You're not overly dramatic. You're not difficult to please. Your brain is simply built for depth in a world that rewards shallowness. You see further, think deeper, and feel more, because that's how you're wired. This is your competitive advantage in business, creativity, leadership, and life. You're not weak. You're not strange. You're one of the rare minds operating at a completely different level, trying to survive and succeed in a world designed for the average. If you recognized yourself in 5 or more of these patterns, welcome home. You're not alone. Comment below right now, which pattern hits you the hardest? What number? And how does it show up in your daily life?
When we
If
understand
this
our own
video
sadness,
made you feel
we open the
seen
door
and
to empathy
understood,
for others.
please like it and share it
This
with
is
someone
useful.
who thinks
I see
differently
why they
too.
sent it.
Subscribe and turn on notifications. This channel is a safe space for minds like ours to understand ourselves better, stop feeling broken, and finally harness our real potential. Thank you for watching all the way to the end. You're not alone in this. I'll see you in the next video.